Hey guys, how you doing? Don the anti-chef, Wellborn here for Don's Empty Kitchen, and I wanted to start this before I showed you the pot pie. First of all, I'd like to apologize to all you guys, and not so much for the production or the bad sound or the cuts or the editing, because that's a learning curve. That's something that can be learned as we go along as a channel. But I'm projecting myself as an authority figure for cooking for poor people. Now, I've been watching my other videos, and so far I've done a really piss poor production of cooking properly. I mean, safety wise. So what I've done for my for you guys and for myself as a refresher course as I've signed up for some online courses in cooking. Okay, it's a little expensive, but I think you guys are worth it, and I'm worth it too because I need a refresher course. Not so much in the cooking department, but definitely in the safety and the restaurant quality safety department, the cross contamination and all that. So I'm taking the courses to remind myself of those items. To, I want to be safe for you guys. I want to cook well for you guys, and I want to stop doing what I've been doing in the past episodes, like eating off the cutting board, touching meat without washing my hands before touching vegetables, letting things touch each other on the cutting board. I want to stop doing that, and I'm punishing myself by taking courses so that I learn that, so I don't pass on bad habits to you guys. And this little video here, this little announcement is just to tell you guys that from this point on, I am very aware of this, and I'm going to do my best to um, be more cautious about kitchen safety, restaurant quality safety, not just home quality safety. I'm going to be more cautious about that, and I'm going to be more aware of it, and hopefully pass on some good traits to you guys instead of bad habits. So this is my formal apology for the last 45 movies that are up so far. From this point on, actually, after this one, because this one was done. This is the one that made me realize, hey, you know, go back, take a look, see what you're doing. So after this one, you have my word that I'm going to have restaurant quality safety in all my videos. But this is a good little scrap pot pie for like leftover stuff in the fridge, and everything in it is good. It's quality. It's uh, it's nothing old. So enjoy. Hopefully you try it. It's a really good recipe, sort of like it's sort of a recipe. But enjoy, and right after this. So see you soon. Thank you. Hey everyone, Don the Anti Chef here. How you doing? I just went through my fridge and I found a bunch of little end pieces, and I figured, well, we'll get rid of them and we'll do a little pot pie at the same time. So I got half an onion here, half a small onion. Had to wash it, fell on the floor earlier today. So I washed it. I didn't throw it out. I kept it. So, like I said, it's just for me. So it's up to you guys if you want to do that or not. But I don't have it to waste. So here's what's left of the last brick of butter I had. So I mean, I still got more of a second brick of butter in the fridge, but this is from last month. So I'm gonna use it. Gonna use it up. I can get all the metal off of it. And our pan is getting hot because I can smell it. Like this little pot. It's a little camping pot. I hate to tell you how many times I actually use it. Okay. So I got a tiny bit of black beans. They need to be quickly softened, which I'm probably going to do in the microwave. I hate using microwaves, but and 3 cups of flour, 3 spoons, 3 heaping spoons of flour. And that's going to make our roux. I use a stirring spoon. I'll just use a regular spoon. Try and keep everything over to this side so you guys can see it. There we go. That's the start of a nice roux. Got a nice golden color to it, almost an almond paste color to it. Cup of water ready. That's hot water, by the way. So our roux is looking nice. It's coming apart nicely. I want it a little browner than that, just a wee bit. I know this is a good camera, so you're getting good color. Only problem is the light's coming from the wrong direction, huh? Sorry about that, guys. Okay. My little spoon holder thing, so I don't. There we go. Okay, so first of all, we've got a couple of old onions, some little bit of garlic, it's left over, half an onion, some dough that's got to de-thaw. It's been in the fridge for a couple of hours, freezer for a couple of hours, a carrot, or pieces of a carrot, and 2 pieces of bacon. And there's the color I wanted from our roux. See how flaky it is now? How it comes apart easily? That's what I wanted for our roux. So now, add maybe half a cup of water. I don't want to make it too watery, because I want it to boil down, but I want it to get flavor too. You know what? I should use a whisk for that. And I do have a whisk. Yay! I have 2 of them actually. If I can find one that isn't attached to everything. Okay. Okay, leave that on the stove, let it get nice and hot. Okay.
Meat should go in last, or second last. Garlic should go in last. Onions, and after the garlic, so really it should be the beans first, but the beans are not ready, so the beans might be X'd. I don't know. Okay. Again, we let the knife do the work, especially when we don't have a flat side. Don't worry, we're going to use these. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, now 3 millimeters, 3 millimeters, 3 millimeters. Okay. And stack these up. Now for a small pot pie, we don't want julienne. Those are large julienne. They're under 3 millimeters, perfectly square. Okay. We want a large Brunoise. A very large Brunoise. Throw those in there. Chef Street. Okay. Now that our fancy is done, I'm going to chop these. I don't have a lot of room here, so and my cutting board is moving like crazy. Okay, enough. Throw those in. I think I might have that on a little too high. Getting a little thicker. Might have to throw some more water in it. Okay, let's go for our save these for your bouquet. This. Yep, so much for that. Because it wanted to be on the floor instead. It wants to rot in a garbage pile instead of being eaten in a nice soup. Does not want to join with the others. Actually, we're not making a soup, we're kind of making a stew, a little leftover stew to make a single serving pot pie. That's what the dough is thawing for. Yeah, I know, I saw it fall too. It's an empty bag, I'm not worried about it. A little busy right now. This onion's a mess. This onion's a mess. Okay. See, this is why chefs don't deal with non-fresh vegetables, because they fall apart. Now I'm going to use the whole thing. Don't throw the garlic in there, especially. Not yet. If you're going to do that, you really should use the back of your knife like that, so that you don't cut yourself. I'm used to it. The old chefs say, do what I say, don't do what I do. See, it's starting to look like a pot pie stew. Hey, what do you think, guys? Starting to smell like a pot pie stew too. Yeah. Bacon first and then aromatics. Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the beans. Save that for another time. Now what I could have done was I could have cooked the bacon in the air fryer. Save me from having to skim the stew later for grease, but I kind of want the grease because I want the flavor. We're not dealing with a lot of vegetables here, so we're not going to be dealing with big flavors. And they're old vegetables, so they're not as aromatic as fresh vegetables would be. So I'm just cutting the bacon a couple of different ways just to make it smaller, stretch it out, and so it cooks faster. Okay, that'll do. It's nice and greasy. Let's drop that in there. Drop that in there. Give it a stir. Let's turn that down. Bring it down to 2. Now we don't want much more water leaving this stew, or this pot pie filling, which is a stew. Don't worry, guys. I know you're saying salt, salt, salt. A little bit of regular salt. And some ground pepper. My rule of thumb with pepper, keep going until you can smell it. Once you can smell it, that's good enough. That's good. Once you can smell it, that's good. And if you happen to have a cold that day, everybody's going to enjoy that stew, boy. Yeah, we got a piece of bacon trying to hide out on the knife. Yeah. In the pot. In the pot. Let's get rid of this last carrot. I know it's a lot of carrot, but we need to get rid of it. So. Now, yeah, let's go one more side. So instead of a square, we ended up with heated dectrin. Okay, well, we'll just cut it into slices. Lengthwise first. Those are going to be sweet pieces because they're almost all core of the carrot. Okay, now we'll get the end pieces in too. Try and get them all facing the same way. Get flip with that. We're just gonna rough chop it. Not trying to get fancy, not trying to make it look nice, just trying to get them roughly about the same size so they cook evenly. Bigger pieces, put them off to the side. Get them ready to chop again, that's all. Put these in our pot. Almost call this a carrot stew with all the carrots that are going into it. Okay. Stir. Now those are going to be a little al dente compared to the ones we put in earlier. And hopefully the whole thing will be cooked nice by the time it's ready to go. It would have been nice to have the black beans in there, but they wouldn't be ready for a couple of hours. And I know it's going to take like an hour for my dough to de-thaw. Wow, that was loud. Okay. Keep that for our bouquet. Put that over there. And a little bit of, not so fresh, but garlic anyway. Garlic. Carrot, onion, garlic, bacon. I gotta stop doing that. Come on. Ah, it's gonna make me take it off in two. Yeah. Three. Okay, excuse my swearing. I'll cut that out. Tiny bits of garlic right in there. All that goodness. All that goodness. Now, got a little salt, a little pepper. I'm probably gonna end up putting some onion powder, some garlic powder, some basil, and maybe a little parsley in there too when it's almost done. That, yeah, that's really good. Okay, I need your spoon. Let's try a little more without the stuff because it's not cooked yet, but I just want the sauce. Tiny bit more pepper. More pepper. You got the pepper? I got the pepper. Okay. Now I'm just going to leave that on low. Let it aromatic the house. Turn it down to minimum. And we'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. Okay, it is 5:59, so I'm hoping to get this in the oven. Wow, that's hot. Right at 6 o'clock. The oven's already preheated to 280. And this is our shell. We didn't have much left over for cover. Is anybody for communion wafer? So that's a little thin to want it to go in at 6 o'clock, you know. If I let it cool for a few minutes, that'd probably be a little better. The thing is, I don't know, what do you guys think? The carrots are cooked, I can tell just by looking at them. Well, let's take a big chunk and try it anyway. Now, yeah, they're cooked. Okay. Is it going to take the whole pot? Damn, I was hoping to have a snack while I waited for this. Oh well. I gotta get some spatulas. And Thunder, thunder, thunder. Get up there, get up there, come on. Anyway, and our crust. Our topping for our pot pie. Okay. Wow, that oven's still, that stove's still hot. Just hit my fingers. Okay, so that's going in the oven for 20 minutes. And it is 6:01, damn it. Okay, it's 6:22 because it took a second for the camera to come on. So let's get our pot pie. See how it's looking. It looks like it's not done yet. I'm gonna put it back in the oven for a while. Might turn up the oven a little bit too. So I'll bring it up to 300. And we'll put it back in for another 10 minutes. Okay, see you guys in 10. Hey guys. So it's 6:32. And yeah, there we go. There we go. It's a little better. I could let it sit for another 5 minutes, get a little brown, but I'm hungry. So that's going to be, that's my open face pot pie, I guess I'm calling it. Let's be brave and give it a little taste right out of the oven here. Oh, we got a little bit of a skin. Try some of the pasta, or the custard done. See, remember when I made this, I said I put a little extra salt in it? That's perfect. And I didn't get very many spices in it either. It's hot. But it thickened up nicely. Really good for the leftovers that would have just been thrown out, you know? Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.